Hello there. Hello. It's been a little while since the last time you saw my video. Although I've been posting a lot of things on Facebook, try to lift people's, lift them up, lift their morale up. Today we are going to discuss the reason Nigerians in diaspora are mostly successful. We will also detail tips on how the Nigerian government can help Nigerians to be successful in Nigeria. They need to build on infrastructure and security in order to lift Nigerians out of poverty. This is Nigerian Mindset, and I am Dr. Nana Akaeze. It is a common knowledge that the first duty of a good government is to ensure that there is public safety. That is one of the fundamental work of a good government. Now, what is a government? What are the functions of a government to its citizens? A government is an institution through which leaders are enabled to exercise power, make laws, and enforce laws. Okay? In other words, government is an institution where policies are created by policymakers. And if those policies are adopted, they become laws of the land. So, the Nigerian government are not there just to exist. They are empowered by the people of Nigeria in order to serve the people. So that is the reason why we must select people, vote for people that we want to represent and serve the people of the country. But the leaders of Nigeria, are they actually serving the people of Nigeria? We are going to discuss all of this here. Okay? Fundamentally, the function of a government includes the provision of leadership to its citizens, among many other functions. We need to call it exactly what it is. Leadership involves taking responsibilities, period. If you are a leader, you are expected to take responsibilities for whatever is happening in the people that you lead. In this context, the principle of governance can be applied to a country like Nigeria, a state, organization, even in our homes. So, I'm a mother. So I have my own policy of how I want my children, the way I want them to behave, when to go out, when to come in. So that's like a policy I set. So when I put it into practice, my kids know when to go out and when to come back. So the idea that the state of insecurity and the dilapidated infrastructure that is promoting all these crimes of kidnapping, all these ritual killings, all this hand smell, killing innocent people, the government need to address. They need to address it. The leading issue to that is, why are people kidnapping others in Nigeria? Why? What is responsible for this? There might not be a good reason for it. The fact is that the government must look into this because it is a problem that is affecting the citizens of Nigeria. The people who visit, the foreigners, the government can no longer pay deaf ears to this. The Nigerian government must address the state of insecurity that is causing chaos and anarchy right now in Nigeria. If something bad that is happening, in our various homes, we are to address it. So in this case, the Nigerian government need to address the state of insecurity that is happening in Nigeria right now. The citizens of Nigeria are lacking the most basic needs that a nation's government owes as responsibility to its people, which is basic infrastructure and security. The Nigerian government is failing seriously on this. These are the basic things that citizens of a nation deserve and they should get. Infrastructure and security. No matter the part of the world anyone is living, governments are primarily tasked with providing security and infrastructure to help facilitate smooth running of human activities to sustain their day-to-day lives. The Nigerian government need to provide electricity. I don't know how I can shout this enough. This is basic infrastructure Nigerian people need to connect with the world. Not the epileptic light that has been happening for decades since I was a child. Nigerian leaders, when is having steady electricity going to be a thing of the past for the Nigerian people? Right now, as I speak to you, I'm in the basement of my house. Oh yes, and I am connecting with the world because the government here is functioning, working with the private sector to ensure that citizens have basic needs. These are just basic necessities. Nigerians are lacking basic infrastructure, which is the responsibility of the government to provide for its people. So what is infrastructure to a nation? Infrastructure is the basic physical facilities that help a system function. Infrastructure include bridges, roads, water supply, power lines, electrical grid, telecommunication, among many others. These are infrastructure. These are basic needs that people need to rely and move about their day-to-day activities. These are critical infrastructures that must function in a nation in the highest capacity possible to help lift the citizen out of poverty, okay? Nigerian leaders. A country's infrastructure and economic growth are closely related. So we need to know that it is a common knowledge that countries with high levels of infrastructure have low proportion of poverty. You see all this many poverty that is happening in Nigeria is because the infrastructures are not functioning. Because efficient infrastructures increases the quality of human resources that can improve capital efficiencies of a nation's economic growth. Brothers and sisters, for decades, Nigerian government have not been able to provide steady electricity to its citizens. So everybody is buying generators. Everybody, whether you have one room or a flat, you're just operating on genset. Smoke all over the place. So when is enough going to be enough? The powers that are holding down Nigeria, when are they going to allow Nigeria to actually succeed? When are they going to allow Nigeria to move forward? All these billions and billion pounds that all those people are packing, what are they going to do with it? So if there's no electricity, how do people interconnect in this modern world? How? On top of that, insecurity. On top of not having basic electricity, no water, no clean water, now you have to also now worry about insecurity. What is going on, Nigerian leaders? Some time ago, there's a notable leader in Nigeria tweeted and he said Nigerians are ruling the world. What does that even mean? What does that mean? What he failed to note is that in that tweet is that how and why Nigerians in diasporas are breaking grants. Here is my news for that leader. Nigerians in diaspora are breaking ground because they have the needed security and infrastructure facility to, those things support them to be breaking ground. And that's why I'm able to be here in my basement and I'm connecting with the world. What have you done for Nigerian people? How have you facilitated that part, that power that they have empowered you with? What have you done with it? What are we even doing? What are we doing? The Nigerian leaders, what is your job? Your job is to serve the people of Nigeria. Why are you serving your pockets? My dear leaders, the only difference why Nigerians in diaspora are successful is because they have the infrastructure that are working and there's security. You need to provide same infrastructure and security for the people of Nigeria that empowered you to be a leader. You are not there to serve your pockets. You are to serve the people of Nigeria. Because the same Nigerians who travel abroad and make it, they are the same one at home who are not making it because there's no basic need. Those basic infrastructures are not in place for them to use. So Nigerians need security and infrastructures in Nigeria. Instead of tweeting how Nigerians are successful abroad, you need to look inward. My advice is that Nigerian government should focus on how to improve the security of lives and properties. Improve on the infrastructures that we have, the dilapidated infrastructures that are having in Nigeria. You need to look inward. You need to make Nigerian people life better. The Nigerians that are living in Nigeria, you need to help them to live a better life. You need to help them. They cannot provide security for themselves. You expect them to have good roads by themselves. Do you expect Nigerians to start building roads for themselves? Nigerian leaders, this is getting out of hand and does not make no sense. The Nigerians have no access to quality and stable electricity. None. No water. I cannot overemphasize how important it is to have security in a nation. And this is one of the government primary duties. It is critical and it is crucial. Nigeria leaders, safety of lives and properties are not guaranteed right now in Nigeria. And this is a shame. How can you have criminal henchmen all over the place? How can you have all these kidnappers, all these ritual killers? Why? You have to ask yourself, what are you doing wrong? What is going on? Why are all these bad things happening in Nigeria? Remember what Chief Obafemi Awolowo said many years ago. History is remembering him today. Again, he said that the children of the poor you ignore, they will come after your own children. And now you are repeating that. Why are you ignoring the Nigerian people? Why you cannot provide basic necessities that will help Nigeria move out of poverty? The roads are bad, and that's the reason why the armed robbers are able to operate. The roads are like, well, you have to dig yourself out of it. So the armed robbers know that. There are no cameras because there's no electricity. So these are the reasons why they are able to operate, why they are able to kidnap people. The system is broken. It's not working. I was in Nigeria in 2018 when my mom passed. I could not even tell anybody that I was there because I'm scared. I don't want anybody to come and kidnap because I don't have any money to give anything. The Nigerian government, you are failing your duty to your citizens. You have failed. But there's a reason you still have opportunity to redeem yourself. Muhammadu Buhari, what do you want to be known for? What do you want to be recognized for? What do you want to be remembered for? I can remember Obasanjo for so many things. At least the phone that we are using now in Nigeria, I think it's during Obasanjo that it was made effective. Otherwise, it was not 9-0 was only for the big people. But during Obasanjo regime, made it possible for this MTN and all of this that we're having in Nigeria. In fact, in 2018 is a good example. When I went for my mom's burial, on our way back, because we have to travel by road, the roads are bad, very, very bad. The flights were not working. Nothing is just working in Nigeria. I don't understand. Nigeria is a great country. We need to help it to be great. It's not just by saying it. So, by Lokoja, there's a fish seller. Can you believe that? The fish seller, I was able to buy fish and paid with my card. She just gave me her phone, and I transferred the money, and she confirmed it. Obasanjo helped to make that one possible. Because that fish seller, there's no way she would have moved forward if I didn't have cash. And she does not have phone. So Obasanjo was able to promote having that phones to everybody. Even the fish seller has it. Then the fish seller is able to have accounts. So Obasanjo helped to facilitate that. Even the cashless thing that we're having in Nigeria, almost everybody is having an account. The credit is to Obasanjo. So I'm asking Muhammadu Buhari, what do you want to be remembered for? What have you done since you are there? Because I cannot really, I don't really know what you have done. There are so many headsmen killing people. There are kidnappers. There are many ritual killers all over the place because there's no electricity. So we need electricity. When there's electricity, there will be cameras. That means the security will be there. Nigerians, they have shame now. They have dignity. Nobody wants to be caught on camera doing something evil, right? Then they will stop. Muhammadu Buhari, you and your team, you have time. Please do the needful. Improve on the infrastructures. That's exactly what Biden is doing now. You have executive power. If the people in the House of Assembly and the Senate are waiting for Ghana must go, you can empower the local government. You can use your executive power as a president to do what you need to do to move the nation forward. The state of insecurity in Nigeria is scary. It's really scary. Just imagine that the situation where there's light, where the light is constant in Nigeria, and as many Nigerians who can able install CCTV cameras. The CCTV cameras all over the place. Do you think there will be all these criminal henchmen? Do you think there will be kidnappers? Do you think there will be ritual killers? Do you even know the reason why people are doing all those nonsense that they are doing? Because there's no hope. So you need to help people to know that they can be better. not by killing another person. I don't even understand. That is nonsense. All over the world, all the nefarious activities are done in the dark. Yes, that's because Nigerians do not even have light. So it's easy for them to go into all this nonsense that they are doing in Nigeria. Muhammadu Buhari, you need to do something. You need to do something. Because as a scholar, I understand that problem exists. So we do not focus on those problems. We focus on solutions. Muhammadu Buhari, you know that there's a lot of problems in Nigeria. It is your duty to find solutions. You need to tap people, your team, to help you. Nigeria needs electricity. If under your reign, Nigeria has steady electricity, that would be to your credit. All these crimes will reduce. This is the reason why Nigerians in diasporas are breaking ground, because there's no things that are hindering us apart from maybe our color. If you have brains, you can do so many things. At least there's security and there's electricity. The basic things are not our problem. The gross are goods. So those are the things you want to be attached to your name. Muhammadu Buhari, please work with like minds. Make Nigeria great. Make Nigeria great. You can do it. So I challenge you all, leaders of Nigeria, to help Nigeria out of darkness. Because right now Nigeria is in darkness. Nigerian leaders, you can change the future of Nigerians by investing in infrastructure and the security. You can start this year. Muhammadu Buhari and the leaders of Nigeria. Brothers and sisters, thank you all for watching the program today. Let us all join hands together in lifting Nigeria up as a nation. It's saddening and it's painful that when somebody is going to Nigeria, you are afraid that something bad might happen. It should not be like that. I hope I have spoken to some leaders today, and I hope they will listen and do the right thing. Thank you all for watching the program today. Join me next time. Bye-bye.